and yoga. In this world nowadays, we are so familiar with the word stress that all of us face it day in and day out. And each one of us has our own way to manage it. The yogis did a lot of research on this and presented it to us. So let us see what the yogis have to say about stress management. There are two definitions of yoga. One is yoga. There are many definitions. Two of them are yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Now what happens, this chitta of ours, this mind, is so fluctuating all the time that the vrittis, they want to just calm it down, like how we see Buddha, so peaceful and so relaxed. Somewhere internally we want to develop that in spite of all our functionings outside. One more definition is samatvam yoga muchyate. That samatvam means a balanced state of mind. Usually this mind goes topsy-turvy. Somebody said something not according to my liking, not in favor of my views, and immediately the mind graph goes haywire. If we were to look at our mind graphs, we would be surprised how it goes. Hardly we will find it, stable. So coming to the management of stress, like what you said, we have to make a very, very conscious decision. In life, I am going to not putting my hands in others, and I will decide not to get disturbed. That one decision we have to make a choice. I decide for myself that I am going to make this choice that I will not get disturbed in life. Now, in spite of knowing all these things, there are situations where we get disturbed. Now, as we say, prevention is better than cure. The yogis also said the same thing, that the best thing is to prevent stress. They said that if we can have various angles at looking at things, have a very large perspective in life, and if we can have faith, if we are wise, if we can have proper understanding, then we can avoid stress. According to them, there is nothing like a stressful situation. Imagine, they have said in world there is nothing like stress. But now when we come into a situation of stress, then what do we do is the question, because all of us surely get into a stressful situation. First of all, in the day, if something has disturbed us, let us see that, identify the situation. Many of us just sail through life. Many times we don't even identify. We are going through stress, through stress, but we are not actually identifying it. It has become so much a part of life that chalo theek hai, and we go on. So the first step is identify that. Okay, this is the situation which has disturbed me. Sit calmly in the evening, identify the situation, and then find an answer to it. Try to find an answer to it. If we don't find an answer, we will see what to do. But ourselves, let us sit quietly and try to find an answer, and let it not pile up. This piling is like a backlog. Pile, and then it will blast. So one important thing is, let's see that तभी के तभी वो हम release करने की कोशिश करें. We will try to see the methods. Now we will go on to the methods of what yoga is saying. And if we can label a situation as a normal situation, then it becomes very easy for us. You'll cut it? Okay. When can we say a situation is a situation, and when will it come under the category of a problem? एक चीज है, when will we call it a situation and when will we call it a problem?
Problem will be when you will not deal. You haven't dealt with that situation.
Okay.
Then only it will become problematic. Otherwise, it will not be problematic.
Okay. So this is in my hand.
Yes.
and this is out of hand.
Yes.
So most of the times we find when we find ourselves here, then what do we have to do is the question. Scientifically, what happens in the system? Adrenaline is released when I am in tension. So what happens when adrenaline is released? Muscles become tight, pulse rate goes high, blood pressure goes up, toxic condition in the body, energy level becomes low. So now, if my condition is toxic and if all these things have already happened, what all do I have to deal with? Food. When I am under stress, my food will not be assimilated. It will get deposited. Why am I taking food? For energy and for use. But what is happening to that food? It is not being used. It's not being used because I am in a state of stress. Something which is not used, what will happen to it? It will be stored up. So now if my fat is stored up, what do I call it? Cholesterol. If my proteins and get stored up, what condition occurs? Uric acid. We are very familiar nowadays because most of us get into these things in Mumbai. And if sugar is stored and not used, what do we call it? Diabetes. So everything is stored, not being utilized properly. So in food level, what we have to do is, gases are released in tension, acidity happens, flatulence happens. But as a rule, we have to see, okay, I am not hungry, I am in tension, my hunger is gone. But let me eat 4 hourly because I have to sustain this body to manage with my stress. Under a toxic condition of the body, what does the body need more to flush out toxins? Water, liquids. So take more liquids, fruit juices, soup, herbal tea. Identify all the liquids which you can take. Also eat small bits every 2 hours and eat something which you like. When you eat something which you like, it will pep up your energy because your mind is happy when you like something. So food level, never go hungry and never overeat. Also avoid junk food. Junk food will only, what will come under junk food?
All these
Maida,
Aerated, vitaminized, mineralized, all these words look very good, but these are all under tamasic food, we call it in yoga, processed foods. So avoid that. Next let us come to, this is called Annamaya Kosh. See, in Upanishads they have said 5 sheaths are there to be dealt with. We discussed this also last time. Energy level. What happens when I am in stress? Is my energy very high? It goes totally low. So what is my duty? Bring it up. How can I bring up my energy? Walk and exercise, asana. Walk is the best form of energy pep up. Also there is something the body will show when my energy is low in terms of temperature. 5 areas in the body have to be warm. My forehead, my hands, my underarms, my feet and my bottom. The moment it is cold, what do I understand? Energy levels have gone low. So physically you can wear socks, physically you can wear your little warm clothing. Use the sunlight for warmth. Avoid AC, or if you are compulsorily in AC, use some sweater or something. What else can we use to pep up energy levels? Physically. Movement is very important. At the time of stress, never sit and start thinking because the mind will go negative. Because it is under stress, it is in a negative state. So at that time, let the body take over. Clean up the room, go do some gardening, do something physical. Action is very, very important. Then go to the mind level. Usually what happens when the emotions take over, we are in problem. The mind, if we are cutting out this emotion, that time there will not be any problem. But if the emotion comes, when does the emotion comes? When I put myself in the, if that my can be removed. For example, my son spoke very badly. Now that my, if I can remove and just see around what the situations are, how that my, try to remove that my and see distance. That's what they call Sakshi Bhav in yoga. Try this surely. Next we come to, okay, in energy level there's something which is very important. Energy will be pepped up if you have a nice warm water bath before dinner. So every time you sit for dinner, and if you feel, make it a daily habit, because here we are all full of stress. And also rubbing the legs with brush or java, the feet, because the nerve endings are here. If I can relax the nervous system by rubbing it before sleeping, that is very good. Also before sleeping, if I can pray, look at a light, it helps to calm the mind. Never ever television before sleeping. Very hardly we can see positive things. Many negative things are there more, and taking that and carrying it to bed is not recommended by the yogis at all. And light food for dinner. Carbohydrates give good sleep. So the yogis say take a spoon of honey before going to bed. Now we come to the wisdom level, intellectual level. So intellectual level means not getting disturbed. When do we get disturbed usually?
When it is on us, something is happening
Against
to
our
us.
expectation.
When it is not to our liking? When it doesn't go according to us? What else?
It is beyond our control.
When it has piled up so much? So, scientifically reason things. Try to put the emotions aside. Can anybody give one example? We are all being taken care of. The day we were born, did we decide I will be born in Switzerland or in India, or I want Tamil as my language or English as my language? Did we decide? Who decided?
Our forefathers.
We were in, yes, that's very good. Scientifically our genes decided, but we were in a situation. We were put in a situation and we had to live in it. And we have lived, so far have we all lived it out, or have we gone?
No,
We've all lived it.
gone through it.
We have all lived it. So that way if we put our intellect in the situation, maybe we can, if any problem comes, we can still be at ease. Also they say, try to avoid too much talking for energy, because talking takes energy. अभी ऐसा हुआ तो तुरंत फोन उठाया, फ्रेंड को फोन करा, ये हुआ. The friend herself is tensed up. She herself doesn't know how to tackle her problem. So her problem plus your problem, it will become double tension. So what do we do then? Whom do we talk to? Some guru, some wise
Some
person,
your intimate listening उसमें हल्का हो.
some wise person who can give you an answer.
Friend or whatever.
That's what we are trying to say, that if an intimate friend, and if the friend is under tension himself or herself, then it can be avoided. But if you know that that person is calm, can give a solution without piling on, Arey, I know you are in such a mess, then you are gone again for a toss. So in those days they had the system of guru, because guru used to be in a positive balanced state of mind. So see if you can go and talk to some wise person under stress.
Some mentor.
Yes. sorry, we come to consciousness level. They call this the Anandamaya Kosh, because it is, according to yoga, it is one of our duties to be in a happy state all the time. I choose to be happy all the time. That should be our choice. Till we are stuck in blame, most of the time unknowingly we get stuck in blame. इसने ऐसा करा इसलिए मैं दुखी हूँ, इसने चीट करा इसलिए मुझे प्रॉब्लम है, इसने ऐसा बोला इसलिए मुझे प्रॉब्लम है, whatever. How many of us are willing to take our own responsibility for our happiness? Are we?
We have to some extent.
Why not fully?
Fully.
Let us take it now.
Fully देना चाहिए, but
The surrounding is never going to help us. It is human psychology that, you know, when somebody is coming up, envy will come, jealousy will come, trying to pull down will come. This is nature of human beings. But in nature, it's not like that. Nature always helps us to survive. I'll give you one example. There was a plant which was coming out in a wrong place, and that wall would have been broken because of the crack, that wall would break. So we wanted to remove that plant. तो एक बार plant को हटा दिया, 3 महीने बाद देखा तो फिर से वो plant उधर आ गया. तो किसी ने बोला अभी एसिड डालो तो वो मरेगा. एसिड डाला, फिर देखा 4 महीने बाद फिर से. So imagine the amount of energy one can get from nature, how powerful it is.
persistence also.
Try to take that energy from nature rather than human beings, because most of human beings are, very few people may really, you know, have that capacity of guru, mentor. That is fine, but whatever possible, sit in the sun, take the energy, try to derive energy from nature, natural sources. Coming to Anandamaya Kosh, faith. Faith can be developed if we can read various literature on faith. All of us have some prayer, something which we do. If we can read something where we see how faith has helped, and also if we can write down in our own diaries how in times of trouble we have been helped. If we can see the hand of nature helping us and put it down so that we can remind ourselves at times of trouble कि हाँ भाई तब ऐसा हुआ, then this is how I was helped. That reminder is very important, because the mind, it pulls us down. It will go into negativity. That is its nature. It's like a pig. What will the pig do? It will run to the gutter. You take the pig out, you wash it, you put it in the best perfume and everything, nice place. If you're moved out somewhere, it will again run into the gutter. That is the nature of our mind. So we have to be really alert, really careful, and really work upon ourselves to keep it in a positive state. Last time we discussed one thing about thinking about all the positive things which have happened. Even if a particular person disturbs, or if I'm not liking the person, try to see the positive, try to see the good. It will help.
बहुत सा इसमें पॉजिटिव लेते ही है, बट हम इग्नोर करते हैं.
होएगा ही, because nothing can exist if there is a negative side to something. There has to be a positive side, otherwise that negative itself wouldn't exist. एक negative है तो एक positive. And now yoga is talking about rising above both. And am I doing a favor to somebody by being happy?
No.
I'm doing a favor to myself. So the yogis were very, very self-reliant in this thing. They said, if I am happy, I can function well. I'm not going to be dependent on the circumstances. I'm not going to be dependent on people, because all that is going to be very fluctuating. So let me be self-reliant in terms of happiness. And opposite of happiness will be stress. Okay, so there are a few things which help in stress management in terms of asanas. Today we can do Shavasana. We have enough place and we are just 4 of us. So maybe we can take our places and do Shavasana. You can lie down. Then you sit. Whoever wants to can participate. You can watch. Some conscious relaxation techniques like Shavasana help in relaxing the nervous system. आराम से. Turn to one side and lie down with ease and peace. You can loosen your belt. Remove your spectacles, remove watch. Be absolutely free. Feet are 1 to 1.5 feet apart.
Yoga Nidra.
Yes, Yoga Nidra is a deep form of relaxation. Right now we are doing Shavasana. Hands are about 10 inches away from your body. This is much more than 10 inches. Just take it a bit. Pull your shoulders down to relax them. Be at ease and peace. I'm aware of my toes. I relax my toes. I'm aware of my ankles. I relax my ankles. Those who are sitting can do the same thing sitting down. Just let go of each and every part. Make it loose and relax. Identify the areas of tension. I'm aware of my calf muscles. I relax my calf muscles. I'm aware of my knees. I relax my knees. I'm aware of my thighs. I relax my thighs. I'm aware of my groin area. I relax the groin area. I'm aware of my stomach. I relax my stomach. I'm aware of my chest. I relax my chest. I'm aware of my shoulders. I relax my shoulders. I give a good downward pull to my shoulders to relax them. When they are tight, they move up. Pull them down consciously to relax them. I'm aware of my neck. I relax my neck. I'm aware of my chin, jaws. I let go of my lower jaw. Drop the lower jaw. Drop the lower jaw to relax. Let go of the tongue to relax my tongue. I let go of the eyelids and eyeballs. I let go of the muscles of my forehead. I am in a deep state of relaxation. I relax my entire back. Relax the vertebral column. Relax the bottom area. Be totally at ease and peace. Now come to the mind. Let go of thoughts. The easiest way, watch the breath. Let the attention be focused at the navel region. Watch the breath go in and out. Slow down your breathing. Stay with your breathing for a minute. If thoughts intrude, very gently come back to the breathing. Enjoy the state of let go. This is the most difficult asana in yoga. Apparently the easiest. Complete state of let go, complete state of relaxation. Enjoy the let go. If you find that your jaws have clenched again, let go. Let go of the facial muscles. Gently turn to one side. Lie down in Dridasana for 2 minutes, maintaining the same relaxed state of your body and your mind. You can make a pillow of your own hand. Conscious relaxation is superior to sleep. It goes into deeper levels. In sleep, the subconscious is still working a lot of times. In conscious relaxation, you relax the subconscious mind, provided it is done properly. Slowly and gently, with the support of your hand, get up. This Shavasana is to be done before eating. If you do it before eating, the food which you take will be absorbed and assimilated well. For people with high BP, we recommend this 3 times before you go and have your food. If you don't have the time for 10 minutes, then do it for 2 minutes. There is another thing which we had done last time, that was water snuffing. Would you like to do water snuffing? Practically, anybody wants to? Or you want to see? Just you have to take warm water and inhale it. Okay, so I'll just again repeat this thing because it is very, very important for good breathing. What happens in stress is my breathing gets affected. And since my breathing gets affected, my breathing is shallow, enough oxygen is not going to my system. So I'll just repeat this. This is lukewarm water.
I know, I do this.
You do this every day with your hand or with the...
Once in a while.
Do it every day. Make it a part of your daily routine. And
1 second. Sorry.
sorry, I've just gone in for not wastage of time. Sorry. Take this warm water in your hand. It has little salt because I'm matching it with my body fluid. The blood is saline, the urine is saline, all body fluids, lymph fluids are saline. I matched it with my body fluid. Now just take it in like that and let it come out through the mouth. Other side, come out through the mouth. Make this a part of your daily routine and then remove the water like this system. Just remove the water like that.
Passage clear.
Passage clearage for good breathing. Because when I am in stress, my breathing gets affected. And if my breathing gets affected, my blood doesn't get purified. The blood doesn't, the systems are affected. So, adapt this as a part of daily routine because good hygiene,
You should take it from your one nostril
yeah,
and take
Go
it
into
out
the
from the
throat.
mouth.
yes. It can come from the mouth, it can come out from the other nostril also.
Then after
Whatever.
the next nostril and again.
Yes. The only caution is, please do not lie down after this because it may come to the head, and remove the water like do this for at least about 50 times and remove all the remnants of water. Any questions regarding face? Calm, peaceful face. They live their life like that.
The lifestyle was different during those
So we want,
lifestyle now.
so do we put our lifestyle on situations or people, or we take charge of our lifestyle? What do we want to do?
We have to take charge of our lifestyle.
That's what we are saying. Take charge of your lifestyle. Decide what sort of a life you want. Don't put it on anybody else. Don't put it on any situation. I want this life. I will sleep early. I want like this. Whatever you want, make a choice. And
Yeah, but sometimes things are not within your choice. Then what do you do?
So that is why that serenity statement comes now. It is difficult, but like God give me the strength to do the things which I can, and God give me the patience to
what I can't change.
what
Bear
I
whatever.
can't change, and God give me the wisdom to know the difference.
There is a
और क्या कर सकते
very big philosophy which says all the situations which I am in is my choice. So, if we can go to that philosophy, then you can make a choice. I choose to be in calm situations. I choose to do this. Make a choice and see the result. Where you feel totally it's not in your hand, then make it a duty not to get disturbed internally. Externally function like Hansa ji, what she does when she goes to parties, our teacher, she eats her food and goes fully. And then she will just take the plate and walk about, because if the plate is not in her hand, everybody will ask. It will become a क्या हुआ, खा नहीं रहे हो, खा रहे हो. प्लेट लेके घूमती, अपना पूरा घर से खा के जाती. And then plate लेके she does her social. So we can find a solution to everything if we want to. But if we will put it on somebody, I didn't do this because she did this, I didn't do this because, then we will not be able to take charge. And unless I take charge, my stress nobody else can handle. My stress is mine, I have to handle it. Can we take charge of that? Are we willing to take charge, or do we want to still be in the blame mode? That's the question.
And बहुत सारे 80 to 90% solution हमारे पास ही होते हैं. But we
Provided we see, we are stuck in blame,
stuck in.
that's why we are tending to ignore. But that's the easy way out, no? I'm not responsible. This happened like that. That's why I'm late. That's why this, that's why that, whatever.
No, see, like in my situation, both my children are grown.
Okay. So when we don't know what to do, let us find something where we can be happy. See, Yoga says each and everything I do, it is my duty to be happy. Suppose I'm not happy talking here. It is no business that I come here and talk. One has to be happy in what one is doing. So let us find things to do in our life which we will be happy with. For that we'll have to identify what makes me happy. So let us identify what makes me really happy, not to tell anybody, but for our own self, and do that in life. Plan out the routine, plan out things which will make you happy. What makes you happy? Tell me.
You see, the thing is, like, see, now both my children are grown.
Yes?
Now the problem is that, you cannot stay with them for more than 6 months.
Yes?
Now, once I was in UK, so they don't give you visas.
Correct.
So then you feel like, they are fine, you are here all by yourself.
This all,
Technology now will help you.
this,
Skype के ऊपर देख
You're
सकते
seeing them every day.
very good. Very good. The technology is
हैं.
there.
I also have one son, only one son. He is also in UK. Husband and दोनों उधर है. सीख रहा है, अभी तो citizen नहीं हुआ है.
So now let us learn from nature also. What does nature say? The bird, the egg shell opens,
And
the
हम
bird
उनको
flies.
पकड़ के नहीं रख सकते. They have their own life.
Does the mother bird fly behind the baby bird? What happens from the nest when the bird flies? Have you seen in nature any bird going behind?
You see what happens is, then I see all my neighbors, their families, their children, everybody is there. Except my children, they're
Now, yogic management is learning from nature. In nature, when an animal or when a bird grows, it's free. Then the parent doesn't run behind it. Let us learn. See, yogis learn from nature. And we also want to sustain from nature. Various human beings may have various ways of tackling, but let us take our source from nature. At that time, they are independent and free. That time, we have to let go. Be free, be happy. No? The more you don't let go, the more problem, the more bondage. That's what yogis are trying to say. Think over this, what they are saying, because they learned this art to be happy. Let go, and you be.
Nature में they treat it. I mean, take the case of mother कंगारू जो है उसमें आफ्टर डिलीवरी मदर वो व्हाट शी विल डू, डिलीवरी होने के बाद में इमीडिएटली तो कुछ मूवमेंट नहीं करेगा, मदर विल कम, उसको एक लात मारेगी इसमें से, मदर will go this thing baby kangaroo will go 7-8 feet again, she will go there, फिर भी पड़ा है और एक लात मारेगी तो दौड़ के
To make it independent, to make it self-reliant, you should be so happy. Imagine the children who are not self-reliant, who are stuck to parents, who can't do. Imagine, think of that situation.
No, then I think that suppose something happens to me, like you fall sick
Yes.
or something.
Now when the mind goes to negative, Yoga says cut it immediately and think to positive, because all our creation starts with a thought, starts with mind. So when my mind is going negative, maintain that alertness, awareness, cut it and shift it to positive.
How do you just cut it and...
By being aware of the thought. Suppose now here I am going to come and bang into you. Suppose. What will you do?
I'll move.
You will move or you will push me.
I will.
Because this is not conducive, you are going to survive, you are going to protect yourself. Similarly, the thoughts in the mind, one has to be very alert and aware. We consider thoughts as something so negligible that we are thinking anything. We are thinking any rubbish.
All right.
In your house, will you allow garbage to be put? What will you do? You have a neat, clean house. Tomorrow I come and put garbage. Will it be allowed? You say, what are you doing? Same thing applies to the mind. Not because, just because we can't see the thoughts, it's more reason to be aware. What thought have I let enter my mind? This is what the yogis are talking about. Our mind management, our emotional management, not anybody else's, and for nobody else but for myself, for my happiness, for my good.
हाँ वही ऐसा भी होता है,
People who don't have children.
they also
So when you think, what will happen when I fall sick? What will happen when I fall sick?
adverse situation में लोग रह रहे हैं, they are also happy.
What will happen when I fall sick? Have the faith. I've been taken care of. Something is taking care of me all along. That I will be taken care of. That faith, that I will be taken care of. Make it your mantra. I am taken care of. God is with me. You call whatever you want to say, God, nature, whatever is your belief.
कोई ना कोई help
And
करने वाला मिल ही जाता है.
I will be taken care of. I am taken care of. I will be taken care of. Make it your mantra. That faith. That was the last level of consciousness.
So you cannot
Faith.
stop them from going also.
Right.
Faith.
You cannot and you should not.
That is faith. That is faith. We are talking
अभी
about
देखो,
faith.
उसमें in the same situation, अभी you have to, both are not in India. अभी solution to you, अभी you are alone, your husband is also.
No, my husband.
Oh, you are alone. Now, whatever you like you have come to help. This is one way
To get my stress out.
that is one way. Say, like you like reading.
Yeah.
Find out what makes you happy.
उधर जाके 2-4 महीना दे invite you.
Tell me 5 things which make you happy.
3 महीने जाके आने का, बाकी दूसरा का नहीं. you-
Tell me 5 things.
You have to live
Firstly,
your life.
Yoga talks about a very healthy routine. So make a healthy routine for yourself. This is my day, 24 hours. Let me plan it out and do things which will make me happy. Tell me 3 things which make you happy.
Sometimes you're working. I mean, how much can you work?
And there is also selfless work. In yoga,
You can do
They
social
need
also.
more than
Social,
they need.
social, yeah. I mean, you don't have any problem about.
in yoga we have these 4 things. Dharma,
So you have time. Reading
Artha,
her, like coming to her, like she
Kama,
wants to say any social work.
and moksha.
Foundation hai.
See, these are the 4 things. Excuse me. These are the 4 things which yoga is saying that the day has to be spent. Dharma, my dharma towards my body, my family, my artha, anything if I have to earn. People who are self-sufficient, who have saved enough for their life, then this doesn't come. Otherwise, whatever I have to earn. Kama, that is recreation. Whatever makes me happy. What is your hobby? Recreation. What is your hobby?
I like to do all art and craft things.
So that has to be incorporated in the day's routine. and moksha, selfless work. These four things have to come. Everywhere my comes, my family, I'm doing for myself, my family, my neighbor, my somewhere where that my doesn't come in at all. That is that's moksha according to you.
Helping others without any expectation.
So these four things have to be incorporated in a routine. Make your routine. That routine itself, see, people take routine as a stress, but routine in yoga is a stress reliever. I have my routine chalked out, it becomes so easy. See, our ancestors, many of them had a fixed routine. इतने बजे खाना है, इतने बजे walk को जाना है, इतने बजे सोना है. Then those things were sorted out for them. Nowadays, many of us don't have a routine. We do anything, whenever, however, thinking that that's freedom. But that is bondage according to yoga. Because then I don't even have any other time left for because it's all so haywire. Things go haywire. So we request that in yoga, for stress management, have a routine. Follow a routine. Write it in a paper because everything can't get just visualized. Write it down. Okay, this will be my wake up time, this will be my whatever. That will help a lot. Karma, recreation, very, very important. Every day, where my energies get recreated. So all this negative thing, there will be no time for all that. If you occupy yourself creatively and busily in the things which inspire you, which you are happy with, then there is no place for all that. They are happy in their life, you are happy in your life. We have all come alone, we have to go alone.
Moving alone.
We have come alone. Have you come in this world with somebody? Did you bring somebody along with you when you came?
No, but see, like now everybody moves, like together.
We're all alone.
Mostly we are there alone. This external movement is a management somewhere, but the situation in which I am, let us always remember, according to yoga, each situation which is given to us is for my growth. Just like your child, you put it in a particular school. The child feels, what am I doing here? But you know that is good for the child's growth, so you put it. The child is crying, howling, but first standard, second standard, to give exam also the child is crying. So similarly, we are put in a situation for our evolution and our growth according to yoga. So see that side, okay, if I am alone, if others are with their children, that is their situation for their growth, this is my situation for my growth. Look at it at that way. So the first thing is acceptance. The moment I resist, the moment the acceptance is not there, I resist. When I resist, I am stuck. I can't proceed because I am resisting. Why this is like this I don't like, why am I alone? That is resistance. And yoga talks about acceptance. Acceptance is so that I can just move forward. It is one step to move forward, that acceptance. So that acceptance is a very big concept in yoga.
So that is why I always like to be with people,
That is
talk.
good.
It's open.
Identify
Friends
situations.
circle है, social groups है.
Now you can